Hey everybody, good evening and welcome to this week's beauty broadcast. My name's Hilary Webb.
And I'm Jeanette Farrar. We're actually the beauty broadcast host as usual. This week we are so glad to actually bring you some great content, some great tips, tools and tricks of the trade as always. But before we do, please put in the comments below. Give us your name, give us where you're from, say hi. We'd love to interact with you. But tonight, we're just so glad that you've joined us. This is going to be a weekly beauty broadcast. We broadcast live every Monday, 9 p.m. And excuse me, I'm full of cold, but it is live, it is real, and it is raw. It is that time of year where our energy levels need the extra bit of attention. But we're going to bring the energy tonight on this beauty broadcast for you as well. Tonight, we're going to be actually talking about contouring plus strobing, and they do go really hand in hand. When you think about contouring, strobing, I mean, for myself, I'm a 40+ year woman, and I'd never actually looked at contouring and strobing for myself. I'd seen it in the media, I'd seen it on social media, I'd seen it all around, but I'd never actually put myself into that bracket where I even wanted to try it because I thought it was so out of reach. However, I have been converted, and I'm actually going to be now sharing with you really some of the top tips that I've learned and why I've fallen in love with this tip, technique and tools of the trade that actually can complement us. And that's what we're all about at the beauty broadcast. We're all about complementing the woman rather than complicating. So when you think of contouring and strobing, highlighting, some like to call it, so strobing is the fun word for strobing, and for highlighting, can't get my words out. And when you've looked around on the internet or social media, you've probably seen some clown contouring, the skeleton look, or Kim Kardashian is a big fave and a big icon for contouring and strobing. She has that more dramatic and severe contouring and highlighting. You've probably made a decision, like I have, if you've seen Kim Kardashian, saying, I can't do that. I don't want that. I haven't got time to do that. It's not something that I would do every day. Well, that was me. And today on the beauty broadcast, we're going to teach you something that you want to do every day, because really it is so simple. It's so easy that it can be incorporated in your everyday makeup application routine. So let's get started.
Yeah, you know what? I love that, Jeanette. And I think as actually a 45, well, 46 now, actually. I forgot I was 46. It's just trying to knock a few years off there. But contouring and strobing for most women is really, really scary. But we want to just sort of take that sort of fear out of it and show you some great, as Jeanette said, tips, tricks of the trade. I will try and get that strap line down. Actually, it's a bit of a hard one to get my tongue around, but just to show you how easy it is. And basically, contouring and strobing is the application of shadow and light, a bit like an artist would do when they're painting. You know, when you're painting on a flat canvas, to try and create that sort of 3D look on a canvas, and you use shade, light and dark to be able to do that. And that's exactly what contouring and strobing is. And it helps to shrink and enlarge features. So if you want to really push out your cheekbones, which most of us do, you use the contouring underneath to create that darkness. If you want to make the shape of your nose narrower or wider, then you use dark and light to create that, and the same. So it's just really helping you shrink, enlarge features that you want to show off, and define and give balance to your face. So it's a little bit of an illusion thing, but you know, makeup has moved on so much that we have some great products that we'll share with you later to enable you to do that. And I think that whole artist thing is really helps to be seen in this picture here, where you've got the two pictures of the circle. So you've got shadow created in the very first picture to help you create some deeper sort of depth. And then on the second picture, you can see where you've got white and highlighted areas. Again, that adds to that whole depth and defining that we just talked about. So I know all of us haven't got a completely round face, but it gives you a really good idea of how shadow and light can really affect the shape of your face. So contouring really is the one where you are using the darker shade to help slim down your face and send back. So if you look at this face, for example, she is using the darker, or we're using the darker tones underneath the cheekbones because it sends that back into a sort of hollow. Sometimes I don't know if you sort of watched any of the videos on contouring. We talk, or even when we used to just call it blusher, follow the hollow. So you sort of suck your lips in, and the hollow underneath the hollow there, that's exactly where you're going to put a darker color, because it helps to send that back and push it in. And that helps to slim down your face. You can see also on here, she's done two sort of darker stripes just down either side, or we've done two stripes either down side of the nose. That helps to make the nose look narrower. And then above on the forehead, she's put the darker in there. So that, again, if you've got a larger forehead and you want to make it look slightly smaller, you'd put the dark tones up there, because that sort of brings, it sends that bit back, and it just highlights that very front area. So really great visual there. We're all visual people, right? So it's really be able to, you know, great to be able to see this. And then moving on, the highlighting, or the strobing, which is that, as Jeanette said, the real fun name to call it these days, is the opposite. So you can see on it's the attraction of light. It gives the illusion of brightness, and then it rather than sending back, it's bringing that feature forward. So we all, you know, want really nice sort of prominent cheekbones. So you can see the highlighter across the top of the cheekbones there. You can see the T-zone as well. So you can bring the highlighter, just a highlight down the center of your nose, and to highlight that. And depending again on how your forehead is, if you've got a bigger forehead, you would just keep that highlighting area just to the center between your two eyebrows and just above. If you want to make your forehead look bigger, then you can take it across the top. On the chin, it's a really good one. And although we haven't got it on here, another really top tip is just across your Cupid's bow. So that's between your nose and the top of your lip. There's two little lines, just a light dusting there, because that helps to make your lips look bigger. So, you know, we all want sort of nice sort of plush, plump lips, don't we, to kissable lips, as they say. And this picture, I think, shows you exactly that. So you can see really, really clearly the before picture and then the after, how this model has used the contouring to really push out her cheekbones, or push in the hollow, but then the highlighter then makes them stick out and sort of push out. So, and you can really clearly see that sort of T-zone. Now, she obviously has quite a, you know, sort of a broader forehead, so she's kept her highlighting in the middle there, just to sort of bring that in. So I just think that's quite a good visual really to show everybody. But I love, this is one of my favorite pictures, because this is, you know, a woman like we are, just ordinary woman, probably a mum, but look at the major difference in her face, you know, from the before to the after, and how using the contouring and the highlighting or strobing, she's really highlighted and pushed out her key features. Absolutely beautiful. I really, really love this picture.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for myself, natural contouring and strobing is what we're all about today. Definitely for ourselves as women. And I just love that visual that you gave us, because just thinking about a one-dimensional sphere, and that's our face. However, if we can actually, like you say, make some shadowing, pop a bit of light, lay in highlights, lay in shadows, you can actually pull in and give a three-dimensional face. So you can actually enhance your biggest features, or you can actually dilute some features that you don't want to actually highlight. But I just love that it can be so transformational but natural, and it's not going to be talking about reconstruction or rebuilding your face. You're not going to look like a skeleton, but you're actually going to have that getting, for us, helping get yourself the dewy, shimmery, more youthful and more popping look, because that light really does pop in the places where you want to be. And we always talk here at Beauty Broadcasts about the tools of the trade. And here at Beauty Broadcast, we've got some of the best tools, some of the newest tools to offer you today. In other broadcasts, we'll be bringing you some products like primer, foundation, brushes, sponges, all good for layering the foundation before you contour and strobe. But today we will be bringing you the Mile Red Carpet Strobing Kit. You can see this on the screen now, and I'm actually going to give you a real life picture of what that kit looks like. I've got one here in front of me. You can actually see here it's a 4-color palette, including 2 contours and 2 highlighters, or strobing as we like to call it today. And it allows you to both shadow the strategic places to add depth, you can see, and then you can actually pop in the strobing to actually bring out the cheekbone. You pop it here if you wanted to highlight a bit on the bridge of the nose, as Hilary spoke about. And what I really love a lot about this palette is it combined together, like Hilary says, on those beautiful before and afters. And that's what we want. We want the natural, normal, quick out the door, 5-minute makeup application, and we're gone feeling confident, feeling that we've actually dressed up to show up, whatever that may be, whether that's to the school gates, whether that's to the working office, to the supermarket. I believe that makeup does give you that confidence, and you can transform your face within minutes with these products, and it just gives your skin a beautiful glow. It's perfect for every skin tone. The top tip is, when you're actually contouring and strobing, really you should go 2 shades darker for the contouring and 2 shades lighter for the strobing or highlighting. So you can see here we've actually got a very, very universal, perfect for every skin tone. And what I really like about this contouring kit as well, because again, although we're actually saying to you this is very simple, you pop a bit here, pop a bit here, pop a bit here, go down the T-zone, which it is really simple. But even me, I shied away from this for years, because thinking, I don't know where to place it. And Mielle, as a company like no other, has thought of that and thought of the woman in mind, and quite cleverly included in the compacts and in the palettes a little instruction kit. So it's a quick 2-minute guide to say, where do I actually put this? So it really does complement rather than complicate the lady. And I just love that they've taken the guesswork out of it for you, because literally in minutes you can highlight, define, feel good about yourself. And I must say, a woman before 40, I'd never ever tried this. This now is my go-to product, and it's in a very stylish case, quick pop in your handbag, and also you've got a beautiful compact mirror inside. And I just love the style of that, because you can actually literally on the go brush along and click, and I love the click as well. But for me, it really is a lot of fun. Highlighting, strobing, contouring now is a lot of fun. You can really create that look, the cheeks of the height, the center of the nose, the depth of the bridge, right under the eyebrows for the arch of the lift. Everyone likes more pop under the brows today. The brows are an amazing thing. We talked last week about brows that wow, and we will actually repeat that going forward. But you can see here, it really gives great definition to the skin, but it looks very natural and gives subtle height. And you can actually work this, and this is actually a picture of myself, as you can see. You can work this how you want to. You can have that day work look to the glam going out look. I mean, you can see the before top right hand picture. I've got just the contouring on. You can see the definition of my cheeks, and then I pop the highlighter right underneath the eye, and you can see that's a real dramatic glow. And then to blend that down for the daytime look, I actually added some blusher to give me much more of a natural look, but you can see that the height definition is there, so it's realistic for everyday use. It just, for me, it's add a little bit of colour where you feel fit. I mean, you can see here there's some other beauty insiders that are loving our products and sharing the glow in their daily routines as well, because it's just so natural, so easy, and it's a look that everyone can do every single day, and it just doesn't get any better than that or easier than that.
Yeah, you know what I think's great here is actually this is such a natural look. So most of us during the, you know, when we get up and we're going to work or at the house, we haven't got masses of time. And these two ladies have created just a very natural look with this compact. And of course, put their eyebrows on, a bit of mascara, and you're ready to go. So I think that's just so key for us in you know, certainly busy mums, working, all the rest of it just makes it so easy.
Yeah, I mean, for anyone really, I mean, time is the most sought after commodity, and we're always fighting for time. And who's got a makeup artist and 2 hours spare to actually look their best every single day? Whereas if you get a quick regime that's going to enhance your features literally within 5 to 7 minutes a day, there we go. I mean, just look at this beauty.
I know. Do you know what? And it's just what I love about this is that it's not age specific. You know, this is a, you know, very sort of well, almost not an airbrush, because she's not airbrushed, but it's just, you know, look at the skin and the way that she sort of put on her makeup. It looks absolutely phenomenal. So I think, you know, at any age you can use this compact, but it just gives you, by, you know, adding that a little bit more, it gives you that very much more sort of airbrush look. Just beautiful. And again, on this one, I mean, look how incredible that is.
Flawless.
It is, absolutely gives you that flawless look. But again, you know, it allows you just to have that very sort of natural look that you can use on a daily basis. So so just yeah, absolutely love this product. I think it's one of my, along with the eyebrow kit, it's one of my favorites. But here at Maya, we also you know, we're building you just a whole sort of group of products that are really going to help you complement the ones you've already got, but also complement your lifestyle and not sort of complicate it. And one of the products that complement the contouring kit is the retractable contour brush that we have, which is just a brilliant little product. You can slide the brush up and down, so it gives you a sort of wider brush, or a sort of thinner, more compact brush to get, you know, a very defined contour under your cheekbone. But what I love about it is you can pop the top on, pop it in your bag. You've not got powder everywhere. It keeps everything clean, and it keeps those bristles in really good condition. So that's a great product to go along. I would absolutely recommend getting one of those to go along with your contouring and strobing kit.
And I think as well, what I really like about that, because if you actually pull the sleeve up, not only does it keep it hygienic, but what it actually does, you can have the firmness of the brush, so the bounce of the brush. You can push it up and you can actually get the tight line if you want, or you can have it less to blend out. But what I love, it actually, if you want to put the camera on, Hilary, I'll just show you a lovely, great trick that I've actually pulled out of this.
Okay.
Caught you off guard there, didn't I?
Yeah, technically challenged here.
You know, you have like the two contouring, and if you actually get the retractable brush, you can actually sit it in the middle of both of them. Ooh. And you actually get the two colours, and then you can literally draw it on your face and then pull it down to blend it in. I just think it's magnificent. So you haven't got to have a brush for the dark one, you haven't got to have a brush for the lighter one and do two lines. You can literally put them together, up and down the cheek, leaving it tight, up and down the cheek, pull it back and blend it in. You're good to go.
Well,
and
you know what, I've learned something new myself then with this little brush, because I've never thought of doing that. What a great tip.
Yeah, and you can also do it with the highlighter as well. So you can do that with the highlighter as well. So yeah, a phenomenal product that goes hand in hand with that.
Perfect. Right, now you're going to test me, because I've got to share the screen again. So
so yeah, we're all about actually bringing you products, that complementary products that are going to help and assist you. So back over to you with a cheeky blush, Hilary.
Yeah, do you know what? I cannot. What, this is brand new out, and I was lucky enough, both of us actually, to spend some time with one of our colleagues, Natalie, using this product, and it's beautiful, the cheeky blush, because it doesn't matter what skin tone you are. This color, you know, you can pick out the colors that suit you. You know, you can use the, if you are a sort of brunette, warmer tone colors, do the bottom half of the little compact. If you're a blue-eyed blonde and you want more pinky tones, then you can go for the top half of the compact. So, or you can just do what I do and just get a brush and go swirl right the way around it and hope for the best. But whatever is your color, you can pick it out of it there. It is really beautiful, and really don't need masses of it. all of our products are very finely milled and highly pigmented, so you get a lot of product on your brush. So so it's going to last you a long time. And Secret Illuminator, we've talked about Secret Illuminator before with the eyebrows, and you know, the key point there is this is such a versatile product. It's great for under the eye area, but it's also great for when you put your foundation on, using the Secret Illuminator to do a bit of highlighting with that as well. So you can bring that down the center of your nose, underneath when you do your contouring and strobing. But brilliant product there as well. So there's 3 complementary products that go very nicely with our contouring and strobing kit.
Yeah, and I like using that as well on the cheek area. So when I'm doing my highlighters, I actually put a line across to actually give that extra pop. So again, very versatile of what you can use it for. But one of those desert island products, I mean, one product that you can't go without. And all these products are available from the links below. If you've got any comments, if you've got any questions, please feel free to comment below. We'll answer you with the replies. But as you'll see, there's buttons below. Shop now. You can see our full range. If you missed our broadcast last week regarding our brows that wow, you can actually go back and visit the products via the click buttons below. But we obviously are all about bringing you value, content on a weekly basis, tips, tricks, and tools of the trade. I can say that now, Hilary. I've got that one down. And obviously every week we're going to give you resource of information to help complement you, but also to say a thank you for joining us on this beauty broadcast weekly at 9 o'clock. We actually give you the chance to win for the month of January up to, well, it's £250 worth of products, core capsule range of products that are actually going to really make your makeup bag dazzle, just by being with us on a Monday evening at 9 o'clock. But also you can actually click below and share this to invite your friends to come along and actually enjoy and participate with the beauty broadcast with us on a weekly basis as well. And the more people you introduce, the more people you bring along, the more community we gather, and the more chances are you to win those prizes.
Yeah, actually, I have got the very kit here, so I don't know if you can see that. This is the prize. You don't get the basket, by the way, because that's my basket, but it's all the contents in it. This is your prize that you're going to get, and it is absolutely beautiful. It really is. So we want to, as a thank you, we'll be doing various different prizes every single month. So please share away, put your comments in the bottom. Any tips that you might have that you want to share with us, and we're really looking forward over to the coming weeks, because this week myself and Jeanette were out and about on a roadshow, sharing the Myal products live, with some live beauty broadcasts, and as in physical ones, and saw quite a lot of the new products that are coming out. So it's a really exciting time. So don't forget, tune in every week at 9 o'clock. Share with your friends. Hope you know, with your chance to win these wonderful products. And what is our next broadcast, Jeanette? I think it might be the facial.
We're going to be talking about the skincare. We're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about how our skin ages and how we can actually complement ourselves through our daily routines, and some capsule products, wardrobe of skincare, as I like to call it, but really just to give you some tips, tools and tricks of the trade to how to keep your skin, especially in conditions like we are today. I mean, we are, Mother Nature's come. I'm actually saying Mother Nature's a bit of a witch, hence why I've got this cold. And our energy levels, we need to keep up. Our skins, it's the biggest organ of our body. We need to actually take extra care during these winter months and the extreme environmental conditions. So we're going to help and assist you, give you those tips and tricks and the tools. And we look forward to seeing you there, 9 o'clock, beauty broadcast, same channel. Tune in. Please share, as Hilary says. Come and join us. Come and have some fun. Come and create a community and bag yourself some free products potentially. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.